Welcome to Doki Doki Club. Last time, fuckery. This time, even more fuckery. Can you hear me? Is it working? Hi, Monika. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Larry. Welcome to the Leisure Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, You know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you wanna call him? I'm talking to you, Larry. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is a game, alright? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? We can go and check it. Here's the store page. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That's the update. Can we get the about this game? Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. And of course, Monika, the leader of the club, that's me. She told you right at the beginning this was a game. And the thing I read in the last episode was this. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible. I may be misunderstanding what Monika said here, but how I see it, she changed Sayori to have a depression so that I wouldn't like her. That's how I'm getting it. Monika changed Sayori's personality to have a depression because she tried to make her as unlikable as possible. That, to me, as a person who has had depression, not even 1 week, 1 week ago when I'm recording this, it's 15th of September right now. I've gone through depression just literally 1 week ago. And this week I sort of just got out of it. And by the time this goes up, it might be back. The rain clouds might be back over my head again. You never know. So to me, Monika, I despise Monika for that. I'm pretty sure this is not what Monika means, but this is how I'm interpreting it. And I despise Monika. But for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, You just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. If we remember all the way back when we actually talked to Sayori, she mentioned that Monika said something to her. Was she saying something to Monika, or was she changing her personality? And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too, and my voice is dying. I mean, if you... I feel like giving a review right now, but... You know, not yet. I mean, I've been recording for 3 hours. The F1 qualifying starts... I'm guessing starts at 3 PM, which is 40 minutes away. So that's the deadline I'm having. And also I need to be recording the series that probably ended before this started. I'm such a mess. Also, Dragon Racing World Cup is probably ended by now, and I can tell what I know right now. I know what's happening in that tournament, because round 3 is just going up. I've done my semi-final match, I won, I'm going to the fucking grand final for the 6th time. And at this time, I don't know who's going to be in the grand final. I'm the only person that's gone through. But considering how many people there are or what their skill levels are, I am probably going to be ending at last. And realistically, I am fighting for 3rd place. No 2 questions about it, because there's going to be Kate Lady who is going to win over new one. I'm pretty sure, but there's also going to be new one from that final threat and Wally. Now what? That's how I feel like the grand final is going to be. It's going to be me, Kate Lady won, not Kate Lady, yes Wally won, and new one talks. Cookie didn't impress me enough in our run. In our race, he just didn't impress me. So I think he's going to be the 5th person. He's going to be ranked 5th. The only person that's going to get eliminated in round 4. But back to the game. It just made her force you not to spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Larry? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Larry. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. I can come close to that, but I can't understand how you feel. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and first of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Larry, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat, even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I've truly understood. You probably saved my life, Larry. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitable. I can't talk. I am tired, I am numb, I am just completely zoning out at this point. It's 75% my own demons I'm fighting, and 25% this game. Whatever, it's a weird bloody blah edge into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, Larry, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Monika, you do realize that you... even though you are different than Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori, and you said earlier, a group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. Guess what you are doing? You are falling in love with me. Guess what I'm also going to be saving. There's no point saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. And quite obviously, load also doesn't work. You truly are the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Larry, will you go out with me? This is the base game. There is a mod that pretty much is this, but with more stuff. So if this bores you, go play Monika After Story. It's pretty much this, but it's a bit expensive. It expands a bit on certain things. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Larry. The funny part is I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Larry. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Oh, you mean this one? It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to game directory, I had to go into game properties and find the browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Monika, I'll be frank, this right here was not needed. These 5 sentences were needed. This one was definitely not needed. This one, these two, they can just fly right off, because these two essentially give away what you're actually supposed to be doing. Well, I guess on the plus side it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? And here is the Monika sprite that kept popping out on poem 3 of Act 2. Let's be honest, Act 2. So let's go Monika, Monika. O. Some random language. Small random language. Onka. Ini. Nika. Onika. Onik. Mon. Moni. 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 Monika. Monika. It's probably Polish. Pound. Onik. Monika. Monika. Hi again, Larry. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Larry, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end of your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in my hand, I find my strength. The courage endows upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this grueling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into details about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed that it would be best to be part of the game game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even delete my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Larry? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a sec. You're recording this, aren't you? So yeah, the thing is, if you are using XSplit or OBS, just open broadcast system, just the base OBS, she will know. And another good thing is, it doesn't... You know when Monika said that you in the game, and he says your name, if you're not using OBS, he says your real name. Monika will call you by your real name. And by real name, I mean your profile name you signed into Windows. But thanks to OBS and XSplit, she will respect your privacy and not give out your name if you don't want it. I can go say my name right now if I really want it, but there's no reason for me to do that because I've done it twice. I'll leave with that. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Monika, I've been recording for the last 7 hours. How did you not notice this before? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh my god, oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on a spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Oh, Monika. You almost got them. You almost got them there. Actually, you did get them. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Larry, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. And, yep, that's the game. We are now in a limbo. If you wait around for a while, Monika will say some stuff. But it's pretty obvious what the game wants you to do at this point. Also, I got a text message, so... Oh. I guess I'm not reading it, because Monika has decided to say something. Like I said, random topics you can talk about. Okay, everyone, it's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Now I can read what I got. Text message, probably. It was the notification. Nope, it was a text message. I'll let Monika say a few things before I do what the game wants me to do. Alright, one more, because the game isn't just loading. We can stare at our eyes all we want. Ah, there we go. Larry, would you ever introduce your friends to me? What friends? I don't know why, but I really get excited. I get really excited when I think about you want to show off a relationship like that. What relationship again? Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me if it would make me... I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Also, one thing you can do is this. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Larry. It's just the two of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now where was I? Yeah. We go through this again. That's the other thing. Oh, that literally was it. Fine. I'm sorry, Monika. The game clearly wants me to do this. What's happening? Larry, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Larry. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Oh no. Did you do this to me, Larry? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Larry. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Larry, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I am the bad guy here, sure. But don't worry, I'm used to being the bad guy. Everyone just blames me for their own problems. So I'm used to it, don't worry. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I should not have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How can I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Larry, I know I said I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You could have fucking... You tell me. Hooray! The characters are back. Except for Monika. Monika is gone for good. Right. Join us next time. When we... I don't fucking know anymore. I honestly don't know anymore.